Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona, chapter 169. And during the last chapters, things are just, the war started. Haka got her, Shina and Kija are facing against Jaha, and just that whole situation, I'm not happy with. And then I just finished reacting to Attack on Titan, which just got me all upset. And now I'm going to this reaction, which I was already upset about. So I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling as I'm reading this chapter. So sorry in advance if I wind up not talking again, because I'm upset. But yeah, before we get into these chapters, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe up, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/feeling. And now let's start this chapter. And here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Any word from the dragons? It's going just as planned. They've succeeded in both delaying Koka and luring out the other dragons. And they're useful. A monster like Lenny or something, I don't know much. Earlier I heard about a single rider pushing back on infantry, but it seems like the situation is calm now. It's just one rider after all. The talented pair. Talking about Volt and Algira, maybe? What's that? Wait, is that the thing that Yona gave him? I assume you're a famed warrior of Koka. I'll have your head. If something happens to you, oh crap. What is it? I'm about to say that it's not a glaive, right? Haken's not gonna let go of his glaive, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. He took care of them. Do your thing. Do your thing. Be the Thunder Beast. You shouldn't be here on the front lines. You're okay. You're wound. Is it okay? It's just a graze. I've managed to cool my head a bit. Oh, how good. It's only a matter of time before Kyoga's cavalry falls apart. Have the right flanks infantry move according to what I'm about to tell you. Understood. Algira Vold, you two go too. But what about the line here? I'll take care of it. Captain Hack, devising plans and stuff. Hackney, this is crazy without us here to help. One more thing. Once you've broken through the cavalry, head straight to Hazara's castle. They must be the duo that the title was talking about, right? I'm counting on you to help the princess. New orders. Captain Hack says to fall back. Thunder Beast? What shall we do, sir? Follow his orders. The enemy's right flank is retreating, sir. So the right flank has crumbled first, huh? Professor, look! The center right flank's infantrymen are moving behind the cavalry. I'm here trying to figure out what does that mean. I feel like I should know, but whatever. Hey, Lost One. I see how this formation could lead to victory when your side has inferior military power, but oh my gosh. So in a way, Swan is helping. Well, I'll be trouble, but that's exactly when the enemy is certain of the victory will start getting restless and deliberately have the cavalry fall back. You have some of the infantry go behind to support them. And then you don't know how upset I am when I see those flashbacks of these two. Oh no, I'm sorry. But it's still helping you though. Oh no. Unless you had a soldier or Italian soldiers holding up the center. That's why I'm here, right? Nope. Nope. How would he know? Duh. How would he know? Tell him. Anyway, I will return to the battlefield. Hold on, Lord Tedron. Samson's guide tribe soldiers to assist the Thunder Beast. Is there a problem? What I consider most important is bringing victory to Goka. His successor to Lomondo, armed of His Majesty's sworn tactics. Now you see his value. Huh? Now he sees his value. Why? Because of the Thunder Beast, that's why. A pitch black man drenched in blood. That's the Thunder Beast. That wasn't human. Hack can't be killed by anyone. Remember? Yes, the Thunder Beast. Now, you still want to see him, right? You still want to meet him? Still want to have him face to face? Don't worry, you will. Chapter 170. But even with these odds, I'm just now like the I don't quite remember the previous title, the previous chapter's title, something about a duo. Now I'm like, was he talking about Vold and Algira, or was he talking about Hack and Swan? Or quietly smiled. I don't think it's him. He's not there yet, is it? Or whatever. Because Vold and the others are the ones that are making the way there for now, right? I'll take his head. No, that's not. It's not that he's holding back. It's that he's hurt. Okay, he's been hurt. He was not fully healed before those two people. I don't wanna. Why are they making me laugh in this situation? Somehow, I don't think she's just like a regular wife. I feel like she knows how to fight. So I don't think it's gonna be easy for you to get out. Okay then. Everybody's defending their man. Wait, she putting Pukio down. What, they about to fight? In your dreams. Well said. What's clattering? Oh, his ears are dead at his eyes. Oh. He can hear it just fine. Oh, okay. Now he's back to being angry. He's gonna remember what she said. Okay, I'm stopping here. My mood is elevated. So let me stop here before he goes back down. I don't know how the next chapter is gonna go, but I feel like it might go back down. So let me just stop here. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness for these 2 episodes. Because, like I said, the way I got into this chapter, this reaction, I was just not feeling well or good or whatever. So, like, I'm just like super happy right now. Okay, so the last chapters they ended with Hack being hurt and the dragons facing each other, which, like I said, I was upset with. But then Hack saw what the necklace that Yuna gave him, right? And he just perked him back up, and he was just like, and then he asked Tejon like, what's the status of everybody? And after he told him, he was like, okay, I'm going to need you to follow my orders, take Vold and Algira and do something another. And he, at first, Vold and Algira was like, no, we want to stay with you, you know. But then he's like, I need you to go there because I need strong people, strong fighters over there. And then once you get there, once you defeat those people, just make your way to the castle, you know, where Yona's being held and whatnot. So I'm like, okay. And then they showed the backstory. Like I said, it makes me sad when I see those backstories because I see how close they were. And then now the fact that Hack is using Suwon's strategies in this battle, it's like he was like, so even in this particular moment, all I can think about is him or something like that. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, boo, but yeah, he's a strategist. He's a brilliant strategist. So it's like we need this at this particular moment, and he was using his strategies at this particular moment, and it was working. And then you have what's his face over there? What's his name again? Whatever. He was asking like, what's going on in the battlefield? And when they told him, and he's like, who gave the orders? It's Hack. And then he's like, that's at first he's sworn on the battlefield. He's like, no, but that's Sworn strategy. Who gave the orders? It's Hack. So he thinks he's like the soldier that's like 1,000 soldiers or whatever, 1,000 years, whatever. And then you have the strategist of then he sent his people over there and it's like, go back him up. Don't let anything happen to him because that kind of person you can't let die. He compared him to Grandpa Moondog, and then he's like he's gonna even overcome that, be even more greater than Moondog. And when I'm like, yeah. So like put some respect on his name, that's like. So I'm like super happy with that. And then they switch to the dragons. I'm like, my energy came back down again because I saw them fighting. And then Kija's like, is that all you got? And I'm like, boy, he's hurt. But then again, he kicked him, And then they switched to Shina and Zeno. And Zeno's like, punch me or cut me or something. He's like, no. He's like, I'm doing this. We're trying to, basically delay you until we find a solution out of this. So if you're not doing anything, it's not gonna help you. The boy's like, no, I'm not gonna cut you. I'm not gonna hit you. So I don't care. And that whole conversation, it made me laugh. It made me feel happy because you still see the family connection, like the love between all these 4 people, So I was happy with that, especially with the soldiers, Kurubos people over there. Was like, what the heck is going on? They're arguing right now. I don't know. That whole situation, it made me happy that even though they're being against each other right now, there's still the bond between them 4. So I'm like, yeah, I'm happy right now. So, then what was happening? Kurubo. At first he was giddy because he was like, okay, the Kuka kingdom is retreating, but then things weren't going his way. He's like, what's happening? And then they mention, this one person that's, doing all these things. He's like, oh, it's that Hack. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna go into battle because I want to face this dude head on. And he got there. And when he got there, first of all, Hack was like, my vision is getting blurry. I can't really see what. And then I'm just like attacking anybody that gets close to me and all of that. And when he said that his vision was blurry, and I'm like, ugh. And then this dude who has not been fighting at all, Hack has been in the middle of fighting, like ever since the beginning. He's been fighting and fighting and fighting. This dude just came in fresh, and Hack's like vision is getting blurry, and I'm like, ugh, I hate this. But then Gorubo mentioned, are you is Yona your woman or something or other? He's like, huh? I snapped him out of it. I'm like, oh, he's back. And then who was it? Mentioned the fact that he was the one, I think it was Tejon. He mentioned the fact that Gorubo is the one that kidnapped Yona and the dragons, and so Haka got super mad and he just like destroyed his chariot or whatever it is that he was riding on. And he's like, where is Yuna and where Yuna and my allies or something or other like that. And he said, where's the princess and my allies? And then Guru was like, princess? Did you call her princess? Like he basically asked her, why did she say that I am not allowed to call her princess? And she's like, oh, how do I know? I don't care. And that's why the episode ended. I'm like, oh yeah, episode chapter. And then you had the wife of Korubo and then Yona, their whole discussion over there about, first of all, Yona was thinking, okay, if I can get away from the wife, and why not if I can escape, and why not? The wife could clearly tell what she was thinking. She's like, no, you're not gonna escape. And then she was like, Gorubo wanted to make her their goddess of war. Yuna's like, no, I'm not gonna be that. And then she was like, you are gonna be the second one. Now you saw my reaction when I read that. I'm like, in what world is she gonna be his wife? Like, he's delusional. And Yuna was telling him, that's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. And then she's like, okay, then you need to tell him that. And why not? And then Gobi just came in. I'm like, ugh, freaking frack. Can someone get rid of him? Ugh. Well, I love these 2 chapters. Like the way I went in and the way I got out of it. Like, I'm glad. That's why I didn't want to continue. Because I feel like, even though I love how Hack was back to himself in this particular moment, and there was this levity in the interaction between him and Kurubo, I'm like I said, Hack has been fighting for a long time now. He's probably weaker, like physically weaker. Maybe his mental strength when it comes to Yona is gonna be what pushes him to win over Kurubo or something or other. But I just don't want to risk my mood coming down, so I'm just gonna stop here. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next 3 chapters, you can do so by checking out my vision. patreon.com/feelmini, and you can also see the full length for this reaction there as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.